Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. It has been a long time coming. I have not vlogged in a couple weeks because Jack and I have both been down bad with hand, foot, and mouth. Jack's second time getting it this season, like this fall season, and I finally caught it from him, which was a horrible experience. I have been telling everyone that I feel like hand, foot, and mouth is probably one of the worst things, like worst sicknesses I've ever experienced. So we literally didn't leave the house for, I think it was like 10 days that we just stayed home, didn't go anywhere. The first time that Jack got it was way worse than the second time. The second time it was pretty mild, but of course I got sick the second time around, so taking care of a sick baby when you're sick is really hard. We have no idea where Jack keeps catching hand, foot, mouth. We're assuming the public libraries, and after talking to a lot of you guys over on Instagram, you guys are kind of saying the same thing, that public libraries do not clean and sanitize as well as a lot of other public play places. Like, who knows if they're even sanitizing at all. And for a while there, I was taking Jack to the library like literally every single day. And apparently hand, foot, mouth is going around like crazy right now. A lot of you guys said that you have it, or your kid or baby also has it, or has had it recently. I have no idea why hand, foot, mouth is so common right now. I feel like growing up as a kid, it was super rare. Like, you didn't know anybody that had caught it, and now it's like everyone and their mom has it. When Jack got it the first time, I feel like I took like so many precautions not to get it myself, because I had always heard that it's horrible to get as an adult. And when I didn't catch it, I feel like maybe I was a little too lax the second time around. I feel like the first time around I was sanitizing anything and everything, like Lysoling our entire house, washing my hand 10,000 times a day. And since I didn't catch it that first time, I feel like the second time maybe I was just like too relaxed about it. I definitely sanitized, but not maybe as much as I should have. And I also was getting real close to Jack. Like, it's hard when you're a toddler mom. They're hanging on you literally all day long. I feel like the first time around I wore a mask for a few days, and I also tried to keep like as much distance between us as possible. The second time around I was kind of like, oh, it's fine. Like, he was literally clinging to me all day long, like coughing, sneezing in my face. So I feel like that's inevitable that you're gonna catch it. So this is the first time I've put on makeup in over 2 weeks. If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably already know all this because I've been posting in like real time over there. So I always have my Instagram link down below, but I'll put my username on the screen. But yeah, it was horrible. I was pretty much bedridden for a couple of days. My dad, thank God, has a pretty flexible work schedule. He was able to take Jack for a full day out of that week and just like keep him at their house. And I literally just laid in bed and slept the entire day. It's been 10 days and I'm just now feeling back to normal. My feet are still a little sore. I got blisters all over my hands and feet, like super painful blisters. It hurt to like touch anything. I couldn't walk for a couple days. And my feet are healed, but they're still just like a little sore, still like recovering from it. So I highly recommend, if you take your little one out in public, anywhere, but especially if you take them to places like the library where there's like a lot of other children playing, bring some type of sanitizer with you to at least spray down their hands afterwards. And we'll probably be doing baths from now on anytime that we come home from playing at like a public place like that. You could say I'm scarred from that experience. One thing that being sick does for you is it changes your perspective on everything. When you're sick and you can't get out of bed, you realize how important your health is. Just basic health, just being able to get out of bed, have the energy to play with your toddler. It is so sad when you don't have energy to play with them and take care of them during the day. And so I have never been more grateful for my health and just like overall well-being. Now that I'm feeling better, I'm like, wow, I feel like I have nothing to complain about. It just like really changes your perspective and gives you a much more positive outlook on your just like typical mundane days. And even just like putting on makeup, it's like I haven't had energy to put on makeup in weeks, and it just feels so good just like finally getting myself ready and put together for the day. We actually were already out of the house this morning. Jack had his 15-month doctor appointment. He turns 15 months old today. I cannot believe it. I'm like, where did my newborn baby go? So yeah, we were already out of the house for that this morning. He did great. He always does so good at his doctor appointments. It's definitely getting harder taking a toddler to a doctor appointment. First when he was just like a little baby, because now he just wants to like crawl around and be on everything. So it's pretty exhausting. but overall he does really good. And after that, we tried a new little coffee spot on the way home. There's this cafe right next to his doctor's office that I've been wanting to try forever. So we stopped there and I got like a little breakfast sandwich. By the way, I'm obsessed with this outfit. No. Okay, well I just realized I have a foundation stain that's not gonna come off. That's kind of upsetting. But how cute is this little matching set from Amazon? I'm just like obsessed with outfits like this for mom life. It's so comfy, so easy to throw on, and still makes you look put together. Yeah, that situation kind of sucks. I'm gonna see if I can spray some stuff on it and get that out, but I feel so happy to be finally feeling good and put together today. Yeah. Alright, it is later at night. I just put Jack down and I'm doing a little bit of self-care. Gonna do my skincare routine. I just got out of the shower. I make sure to wash my face every single night before bed, even when I don't want to, especially if I was wearing makeup. I also quickly wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is VitaUp. I'm so lucky to be partnering with a brand that actually holds a lot of relevancy to my life and is a topic that I feel like women should talk about more. The pills that I take from VitaUp are their urinary tract support cranberry pills. I've struggled with UTIs as long as I can remember. If you don't know what a UTI is, it's a urinary tract infection. I feel like some women are just more prone to UTIs than other women, and that's actually something I've talked about with my gynecologist. I truly would not wish a UTI on my worst enemy. They are horrible. There was a time in my life when I was getting UTIs a few times a year, if not more than that, and I started getting UTIs at a pretty young age. And there was a time when I would drink cranberry juice all the time because I heard that cranberry juice was really good for your urinary bladder health. Instead of chugging cranberry juice, you can just take cranberry pills. And these cranberry pills from VitaUp also have D-mannose for extra urinary support and vitamin C for immune health. It's made from a GMP certified facility, non-GMO, gluten-free, and it's tested for purity. A few other things that I do to support my urinary health, try to prevent UTIs as best as possible, is to practice safe hygiene. I also don't use any type of cleaners down there that have any type of like perfumes. Perfumes and scents can kind of irritate that area and kind of affect your pH balance. Also make sure that if you're sexually active, you are going pee after sex. But these cranberry pills from VitaUp have been a total game changer for me. I have not had a UTI in years. It just helps your body maintain urinary tract health and prevent infections before they start. So for any of you guys who struggle with reoccurrent UTIs or just want some extra bladder and immune support, this is such an easy step to your routine. I will have these VitaUp cranberry pills linked down in the description box below. Good morning. It is the next day. I took Jack to a little solo zoo trip yesterday when he woke up from his nap because we have been having the nicest weather in Missouri. Like, it's been in the 70s all week, like so beautiful, but it's quickly taking a turn this weekend. The high is like 39, like straight up winter weather. I think they're predicting snow too. So we're really trying to take advantage of these like final warm sunny days because once it's really cold out, we're not gonna be like going to the zoo much. That was really fun, just like nice to get out of the house. And then this morning, as you can see, we just left Target. I had like a list of things that I've been meaning to pick up. I didn't film in there because you guys have been through enough Target trips with me, but to be fair, I have not gone to Target in over 2 weeks since Jack and I have been homesick, so it was a much needed Target run. I really practiced self-control. I brought my own coffee from home instead of getting Starbucks. There's a Starbucks in that Target. I think most Targets have Starbucks. So I was so tempted. He's literally taking off his socks right now in the back seat. Lovely. I was so tempted to get a Starbucks, but we have coffee at home and I make really good lattes at home, so I just brought my own coffee. And we just strolled around. I had to get a birthday present for one of his friends who just turned 1. I had to get some groceries, stuff like that. So it's been a productive morning so far. All right, a little Target haul. This is the cute little present that I got for Jack's friend who just turned 1 this month. This is something that Jack would love, so I hope that he'll love it. And then I just got this cute little gift bag. I got some more, you guys know I love my cold foam. This is a brown butter cookie cold foam, and I've heard really great things about it, so I'm very excited to try that. I couldn't resist. I got a couple candles, although I definitely don't need more candles, but I love holiday scents, so I got this balsam fir, which smells like a straight up Christmas tree. I wish you guys could smell through the screen. And then I was pleasantly surprised. I smelled this almond croissant one, and honestly, the only reason I smelled it was because I love almond croissants. They're like my favorite thing ever. So I smelled it, and it is so subtle, just like a very sweet scent. And I got it in the big one because I feel like I could use this for much more than Christmas time. I could use this like all year round. We're going over to Kyle's sister's house this weekend, and I thought I'd bring some Christmas cookies over there. I saw a recipe, not really a recipe, but you know what I mean. I saw someone do chocolate chip cookies, and then they put this like sugar cookie in the middle of it, and I thought that sounded really good, so I think we'll make those this weekend. I got a couple Christmas decor items. This is super random, but I saw this and thought it'd be cute to decorate Jack's room. I don't really have a lot of Christmas decor for his bedroom, and I don't really need a lot for his bedroom, but this was like a couple dollars. I thought that'd be cute to like drape somewhere on his like shelves. And then I've been wanting to do this for a while. I got this clear ornament because I want to put some of like Jack's hospital bands in here from when he was born. I have like his little pink and blue hat, his hospital band that was around his ankle, a couple things like that, his little footprint when he was born, and I thought it'd be so sweet to display it and a clear ornament to hang on the tree. I'm planning on making like an Instagram reel to kind of show the finished product if you guys want to see that. Then a couple groceries. I got these Chobani Greek yogurt drinks. I absolutely love these. They're so good. Don't mind this little monkey crawling around. I got some more coffee beans. I've never tried this Peace Coffee before, but I love trying new coffee beans, so I thought I'd try these out. And then we just needed some bread. So yeah, that's our little Target haul this morning. Always up to no good over here. All right, I'm making Jack some pancakes, just like little pancakes this morning. I'm gonna put peanut butter on them. And then I'm heating up one of these egg white bites. It's by the brand Veggies Made Great. We get a lot of stuff from here. It's just a great way to like sneak veggies in his diet, and he loves eggs. So I'm making one of these, and then I'm also making a few turkey meatballs. So on to his next mess over here. I got this really cute like mock neck, is that what they're called? Sweatshirt, like an oversized sweatshirt from Old Navy. I love it. I think they have it in a few different colors. I'll try to remember to link it down below. If not, it's always linked on my Instagram and my highlights. But yeah, so cute and just comfy. I load the dishwasher every night. This is like the ultimate life hack. No matter how many dirty dishes you have, I run it every single night. Every single morning while he's eating breakfast, I empty the dishwasher and I load any new like dirty dishes that we have into there. guys, it is the next morning. I just made my morning coffee. This brown butter cookie cold foam is unreal. It literally tastes like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's not like too sweet, so it's perfect for me because I don't like my coffees too sweet. Jack's over there right now drinking his morning bottle, watching his morning episode of Trash Truck. If you guys haven't, if your kids haven't watched Trash Truck on Netflix, it is the cutest show. I always let him watch an episode of it every morning while he drinks his bottle. It also gives me a free second to make my morning coffee. We went to a friend's house yesterday for a little play date. One of my good friends has a daughter around the same age as Jack. She just turned 1 though. And we missed her birthday party last weekend because we had hand, foot, and mouth, so we couldn't go, and I had a birthday present to give her. So we went over there, I gave her the birthday present, and we just hung out for like a few hours, and they're at just such a cute age now to play together. It's like crazy because we used to hang out whenever she was on maternity leave all the time, and we had 2 newborn babies, and we have pictures of them just like as little potatoes laying on the couch next to us. And so to like fast forward to now, yesterday they were just like crawling all over the house like tornadoes through the house, making a mess together, playing together. It was so cute, and it's just like so surreal raising babies together and watching them get older and like start to interact with each other. It's so fun though. And then today I actually get to see another one of my girlfriends. I'm so lucky that a lot of my close girlfriends also had babies around the same time that I had Jack, so we all have kids around the same age, like give or take a few months to a year. And today we are going to a place called Joel's Safari. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I think it's kind of like Grant's Farm. It's just gonna be like animals and stuff like that. I think they're closing for the season pretty soon, and we've been meaning to go for a long time, and just like our schedules haven't aligned. So we're finally getting the chance to go today. She has a 2-year-old little girl, and then she also has a little boy the same age as Jack. So that's gonna be really fun today too. We're going to attempt a car nap today because we're going at like noon, which is right during his nap time. But it's like an hour drive to get to this place, so I figure he can get like maybe a good hour nap on the drive. The problem is he's not a little baby anymore. He doesn't just like fall asleep the second he gets in his car seat. It takes sometimes like 20-30 minutes, and it has to be during his nap time for him to sleep in the car, which it will be. But if he doesn't fall asleep until 30 minutes in, he'll only get a 30-minute nap, you know? So I'm definitely a little worried about that, but sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. He's not gonna get a 3-hour nap every single day. When we're out of the house, it's just he's gonna have a shorter nap or no nap some days. So he's usually fine, honestly. He may be like a little tired, a little crankier than normal, but honestly usually he does pretty good. But we'll see how that goes today. Okay, I'm the worst vlogger. I did not vlog anything from Joel's Safari yesterday, but it was really fun. There were so many animals there. I was actually really impressed with this place. So if you live in the St. Louis area, it's actually pretty far out towards like Wright City. It's, like I said, like an hour drive for us. But I was so impressed with this place. I swear they had like more animals than the zoo has, and they come right up to you and you can feed them. So the kids had so much fun. It'll be a lot more fun for Jack once he's a little bit older, but her 2.5-year-old daughter had a blast feeding all the animals. Had this like whole playground area with like slides, this huge like little play like train set up that he played on for like an hour. And yeah, it was just really fun to get outside and soak up the last bit of nice weather we have this fall. Tomorrow is like our first really cold day of the season, like I said, so soaking up these warm days while we have them. I'm just sitting here editing a couple videos right now, getting some work done while Jack is taking a nap. We actually went out of the house this morning. I had a book club, which is so fun. We meet up once a month at a coffee shop and we talk about our book of the month that we're reading. This month we read My Friends by Frederick Backman, I think is the author. And I rated this book like a 3 out of 5 stars. I feel like this is one of the lowest rated books I've had since we've started book club like over a year ago. It just wasn't my favorite, but it's still a good read. Like I still recommend that you read it if you guys are into reading or if you have your own book clubs. But yeah, we just meet up usually at like a coffee shop, and for the first 10 to 15 minutes we'll chat about the book, and then we'll kind of just like catch up. It's with all of my teacher girlfriends, so all the girls that I taught with before I stayed home with Jack. So it's always just so fun catching up with all of them. I will say though, I'm never bringing Jack to book club again. He has got himself kicked out of book club because I've brought him to book club with us like seriously every single month since he was born last August, and he's just getting to that age where he's just feral and he's a toddler. and can't sit still for an hour while we sit and talk about our book, which obviously, but he, like, for the first year of his life was so good in restaurants. He would just sit in his high chair or sit in a stroller, and as long as I had snacks, like, he would just sit there and chill. But something has switched within the last like month or two, and he just like cannot sit still. He just wants to get up and like wreak havoc. And yeah, it's just no fun bringing a toddler to a restaurant. If you know, you know. If you have a toddler, you know that it's just like not fun. So honestly, I was only there for probably like 30-40 minutes max. I was able to like drink my coffee at least, but then we had to get out of there because he was just starting to like lose it. So I think from now on for book club, I'm gonna get someone to stay home and watch Jack. But besides that, it was fun. So yeah, I'm just going to finish up a little bit of work. Whenever he wakes up from his nap, we're actually going over to my in-laws house today and going to do kind of like a late birthday celebration because again, I missed my niece's birthday, which was last weekend due to us being homesick with hand, foot, and mouth as well. So I'm like making up for lost time. All of these birthdays that happened last weekend, I'm celebrating this weekend. So we're gonna go over there whenever he wakes up. Kyle's actually out golfing today, and so he'll get home around the same time that Jack wakes up from his nap, and then we're gonna head over there and just like have dinner. And my niece and Jack just like love to play together, so we'll just hang out there for the rest of the day. Had a super busy week, been on the go doing things like every single day. I feel like I'm just making up for the last 2 weeks that we were homesick and couldn't leave. It really makes you appreciate being able to leave your house and go see friends and family. So we have just been trying to do as much of that as possible. I showed you guys a few pictures on Sunday. We went to Webster Groves, which is this super cute kind of like old vintage looking town in St. Louis, and they had their holiday open house, and it was just like a holiday themed day to stroll the streets of Webster Groves, like go in and out of their shops, their cafes. It was really fun, and it was fun to bring the toddlers along with us. Not to say there wasn't a little bit of chaos bringing the toddlers along with us, and we were really brave trying to eat dinner at a restaurant, like a sit-down restaurant with 2 toddlers, Jack, who's 15 months old, and Isla, who is 2 years old. It wasn't the most relaxing meal we've ever had, but good times were had. And then you guys, yesterday I had the most euphoric experience of my life. I had been seeing posts about people going to head spas over in different like countries, Asian countries, Tokyo, and they just started adding head spas to bigger cities in the US like New York, California. They finally opened a head spa in St. Louis. And when I tell you I booked an appointment immediately, I was dying to try out a head spa. It surpassed all my expectations. It was so relaxing. It was so enjoyable. 10 out of 10 recommend. The head spa that I went to was Rainforest Head Spa, and it's in Ellisville. Basically an hour-long scalp massage, which is just a dream come true. You really can't ask for anything better than that. And then they also incorporated a facial, which I feel like the hour-long hair treatment and scalp massage was already just like amazing, but to add a facial on top of it, it was what dreams are made of. I'm very passionate about this now. I feel like every single person, especially moms, need to treat themselves to a head spa appointment. Rainforest Head Spa is opening up a new location in the Cottleville area if you live around there, so keep your eye out for their grand opening. I wish I could have an appointment there like once a month. That would be the dream. But anyway, it is the next day. We are getting out of the house, but I'm going to end off this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this long, busy, a little chaotic, but cozy week in my life vlog. If you guys want to see more of these week in my lives, comment down below. As always, I love and appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.